Tesla has not only revolutionized the electric vehicle, but it has revolutionized how vehicles are made. With its GIGAPRESSes, the company has accelerated its production, but it's not done yet, as it has started working on a bigger and more powerful GIGAPRESS. What extra capabilities does this newly improved GIGAPRESS have? Join us as we dive into Tesla finally testing their new GIGAPRESS. What is a GIGAPRESS? A GIGAPRESS is one of the biggest machines in the world. They are presses used to make components in a single large piece through die casting. To do this, they produce a large amount of force for extrusion or injection. These machines, capable of more than 5,000 tons, are made by an Italian company named IDRA Group, a subsidiary of LK Tech. And no, Tesla did not name the GIGAPRESS, even though it sounds like a name Tesla would come up with. IDRA did. These machines are huge. Imagine a machine as big as your whole house. You build your factory around them. IDRA boasts that the GIGAPRESS saves 40% on energy consumption and more stable injection conditions for manufacturing even thin walls. The GIGAPRESS fits into Tesla's car production because the EV company wants to make some parts of its cars in a single large piece. Many car makers use die casting for portions of the chassis that benefit from localized stiffness, such as shock towers. But Tesla uses the GIGAPRESS to replace the entire front and rear sections of the chassis, which replaces multiple stampings that would have then been fastened together. Tesla has used the GIGAPRESS in its production of the Model Y with significant gains. First, despite being massive, the GIGAPRESS has helped Tesla save on the body shop's size by 30%. This means more production can take place in the same plant. The GIGAPRESS was a drastic production and design change for Tesla because instead of managing 70 pieces of metals, it now handles a single die-cast part, which is very efficient manufacturing. This claim was corroborated by Tesla's official Twitter account, calling it the world's biggest die-casting machine. It would need fewer factory hands. JP Morgan claims that is 20% savings in labor costs. It also means less logistics or transportation, less storage spaces, etc. GIGAPRESSes also improve the quality of the finished product, since there is no welding or riveting involved. This is a single piece. The potential misalignment problem is non-existent. Joining those 70 pieces is no fun either. It involves sealing between them, and Musk calls the job a nightmare. Using GIGAPRESSes lets Tesla move on to structural battery cases, as it has been planning to do for a while. He said at Tesla's Battery Day event that Tesla had finally figured out how to do it. These battery packs serve as the stressed center member of the vehicle platform that will connect the front and rear die castings. Structural batteries are the way forward for Tesla because they are lighter and pack the cells more efficiently. Musk calls the current way of packing battery cells a sack of potatoes that do not have any structural value and even have to be isolated from the rest of the car and protected from vibration and shock loads. But the structural battery arranges the cell like a honeycomb, which makes it very stiff. According to Musk, these changes made possible by the GIGAPRESSes decreases manufacturing cost and complexity. It also reduces the finished car weight, a boost for the driving range. The GIGAPRESSes will also make the battery packs after it has started making the front end. When the 3 parts are made through die casting, Tesla will eliminate not only 70 parts, but 370 parts. Car parts are not the only thing the GIGAPRESSes will eliminate. Manufacturing robots are going as well. Musk said making the rear end from a single cast replaced 300 robots. With the front end also coming from these presses, that's another 300 retired robots. And that's before getting into the battery packs. Robots are fast, no doubt, but setting them up takes time. They have to be positioned accurately, bolted down to the factory floor securely, and tested rigorously to make sure they all work together. They also need maintenance to retain their accuracy and speed, so getting rid of them is a big deal. It's also a kind of poetic justice. These robots have made humans lose their jobs. Now it's their turn to become redundant, thanks to the GIGAPRESSes. For context, Musk says there are 1,000 robots involved in the Model 3 body line, but the GIGAPRESSes will help to get rid of at least 600 of them. Before getting the GIGAPRESSes, Tesla managed as much as they could, but Musk knew die casting was the best way to make cars. Musk believes other car makers will start using GIGAPRESSes to make their cars, at least electric car makers. Now, the GIGAPRESS didn't just fall into Tesla's lap. These monstrous machines presented many engineering challenges for IDRA as it tried to make it work for Tesla. The general manager said it took more than 2 years of research and development to get to where it would work for Tesla. IDRA had to design a new injection system that could load 100 kilograms of aluminum into the die cavity in 60 to 100 milliseconds. You can order either the 5,500-ton or the 6,200-ton GIGAPRESS from IDRA's catalog, which are the ones Tesla is using already. Musk has said the refreshed Model Y, which will be made in Texas and Berlin, will be the most advanced vehicle in the world, with 2/3 of the body cast, meaning GIGAPRESSes will be in operation at both Gigafactories. In August, it was reported that Giga Texas took the delivery of parts for a 6,000-ton GIGAPRESS, making the third GIGAPRESS for Model Y production. However, by that time, Tesla was already making the foundation for GIGAPRESS number 4. That would mean Tesla is creating 2 different lines for making both the front and the rear ends. This also means 2 different versions of the Model Y will exist, as the ones made in Fremont only have a single cast rear end. But there have been talks that Tesla will move the production of the Model Y to Texas, so there might not be different versions of the Model Y after all. However, Tesla needs something more powerful to make the larger pieces its futuristic Cybertruck needs when production starts. The Cybertruck is a monster of a pickup truck that Tesla might reduce in size for the ones it will sell in Europe. IDRA announced a leading global manufacturer for new energy vehicles had placed an 8,000-ton capacity GIGAPRESS order. It also says the machine will be used to make pickup trucks, full electric lightweight goods vehicles, and SUVs. Although the Italian company has not mentioned Tesla by name, the shoe fits, and we can see Tesla is preparing for the eventual manufacture of the much-awaited electric pickup truck, which will be made in Texas. Now IDRA says Tesla has ordered an 8,000-ton GIGAPRESS, but sources claim the EV maker might soon be using a far more powerful GIGAPRESS. This new 12,000-ton GIGAPRESS will make an entire chassis of a vehicle as a single piece. This is according to Sawyer Merritt on Twitter. Building a whole chassis in one piece is no mean feat in the automotive manufacturing world. This new 12,000-ton GIGAPRESS could end up making the cheap $25,000 affordable electric car Musk has been trying to make for years. Tesla has even opened research and development facilities to try to figure out how to do it. If this is the case, the new GIGAPRESS is destined for Giga Shanghai, where the compact car will be made. Or it could be related to the Cybertruck or semi-truck, both of which need a more powerful die-casting machine. If that's the case, the new 12,000 GIGAPRESS will go to Texas. Whichever way, Tesla has done something revolutionary in the automotive industry by making front and rear end cast with GIGAPRESSes. Let us know what you think of Tesla's GIGAPRESS advantage in the comment section.